Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it has been quite some time since I've done a makeup video. We've been in the process this whole summer. We sold our house, bought a new one, and it was being built. So we have not actually had our own house. We didn't have our own house for like a month and a half. So we lived in a camper for a few weeks, and then we also lived with some friends. So thank God for them. But yeah, we just got into our new house July 23rd is when we moved in. So we've been in here for a couple months. So I just kind of got the urge to do a makeup video and share a few things with you guys. So I have not been trying anything new over the summer. I pretty much packed up all my makeup. I only kept out the things that I knew I would use all summer. And so I have everything that I've been using for the summertime, and I also have one new product, and actually a few new products I want to share with you guys. Some skincare, and then also I picked up a new foundation, so that's the only thing that's really new to my routine. But everything else I'm showing you, I've used pretty much the entire summer. Let's start with the skincare that I've been using recently. I've only been using it about 3 weeks now, and so that is actually it's Meaningful Beauty by Cindy Crawford. So this is a whole skincare line. I don't know if you guys have heard of her skincare line, but I just saw like an infomercial for it, and there were some celebrities talking about how they keep their skin so youthful. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna call that number and I'm gonna order that because it sounded so great, and it actually is really great. The products I want to share with you guys, I have more than just these, but these are the ones that I've really been loving. So the first one is the face wash. Actually, I don't have that with me right now, but she has a face wash, an exfoliator, and then this right here, this is her Meaningful Beauty Youth Activating Melon Serum. So apparently there's little micro beads in here, those little orange beads that you see in there, and it keeps like the melon fresh in there, and that's what the active ingredient is in it that's supposed to keep your skin from aging. So since I've actually been using this, my skin has felt so glowy and like just hydrated, no dryness to it whatsoever. So really been loving this. So basically you use the cleanser, and then you put this melon serum on, and then after that you use either her night cream or day cream. So in the evening, obviously I use the night cream, which I absolutely love. Like, I've never liked a night serum or night cream more than this one. This is what it looks like. It's really thick and rich, and just the smell of it is really good. I don't know, it's like almost kind of like I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it has almost like a minty smell to it, but not. Like, it's just really, really good. So really creamy, and really love that. Like, when you wake up in the morning, your skin just looks super hydrated and glowing, and really bouncy too. Like, with the exception of like a couple breakouts, like my skin I feel like is really good. I feel like the tone is really good, the hydration is really good. And then also in the morning time, I've been using her environmental protecting moisturizer. So this is SPF 30 in it. Really good. It is kind of, I do find that I have to like set my, sorry about the glare, but I do find that I have to set my makeup for sure with a powder after I use this, because it is really rich and creamy, and like my makeup can feel tacky after using this, but it makes your skin look so, so good. And I love that there's SPF 30 in this. Another couple of products I've been using of hers is the exfoliator. I only use it about twice a week, which is recommended, and I used it today and my skin like feels so good, so smooth. And then I've been using her lip treatments. So this was a free gift with the products. It's her remodeling lip serum, and it comes in like a little one of those squeezy tubes. I don't want to open it right now because there's a little bit of product and I don't want to waste it on the sponge tip, but it's basically like a sponge applicator. You twist this part up and the product comes out, but you just put that on your lips, and it's like just a serum you put on morning and night to like kind of plump your lips and moisturize them and just keep them youthful. And then her lip gloss I really love. So this lip gloss here, it's her plumping lip gloss. It doesn't have a tint to it. It's just totally clear. But this is like so good. It's not pink, even though the applicator looks like that. I don't actually, if you look in the tube, the gloss looks pink, but it is not pink whatsoever. But this is just like super moisturizing, and it gives your lips like a natural, like plump look, but it doesn't look like, I don't know, it's just like a really nice natural gloss and it lasts a long time too. Like, it's really good. And then another thing I've been using of hers is the under eye treatment. It's just a little lotion, obviously, that you put under your eyes for dark circles or wrinkles, that kind of thing. But yeah, all those things I've really been loving of hers, and 100% I would repurchase every single thing that I've used of hers. So yeah, I've really been liking that. Even the face wash, it's so nice because you can just put it on dry skin and it just takes all your makeup off and then you rinse it off. Super easy to use. So quite a few steps to it, but I think it's totally worth it. And actually, since I've been using this skincare, I've gotten a couple compliments just out at the store like, oh my gosh, your skin is so beautiful, which I feel like I have pretty good skin in general, but I did feel like it was getting kind of dull, and I didn't really care for the skincare that I was using previously. And since I've been using this, I've really been loving my skin and how it feels and how it looks. So yeah, worth the compliments, worth the money. I would totally recommend that. So anyways, we will get into the makeup now. So the foundation that I've been loving is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Compact. So I actually picked this up at TJ Maxx, and they have the shade Light and Fair there. So I don't know why it was at TJ Maxx, but it was like half the price. It cost me 20 bucks. And I'm so glad I picked it up because I was I always use the IT Cosmetics CC cream or this Bye Bye foundation. I feel like they're pretty much the exact same thing. The colors might have a slightly different undertone to them, but whether it's the CC cream or these are my go-to products. So this I used all summer, so you can tell that it's pretty much gone, so that's why I picked this up. I was going to repurchase either the CC serum or this, but I found this, and this is amazing. Like, I don't know if the ingredients are different. I have not even looked into that, but this is amazing. So I have this in the shade Light. That's the color I normally get in the CC cream. And it's kind of funny because when you look at it, like, it looks super dark in the pan, but it's the same color as the other lights that the line has. So with this, I've just been taking my EcoTools flat buffing brush. This is my favorite brush to put foundation on with, and I just kind of swirl in a little bit, and I just start in my T-zone like I would do with the other ones. I usually just take like the tiniest pump of the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye foundation or the CC cream, and all I do is I start in the T-zone area and start to work it all over my face. And I'm not even kidding you guys, like, a little goes a long way. I'll just take one more little dab and just kind of spread that on my lower half of my face and just make sure I have a little bit extra coverage down there just so it's all blended and seamless. Okay, so I just take a really light layer of that. I just blend it all over the skin. I really make sure I work it into the skin, but it can be applied quickly too. I just really like to make sure everything's all blended out really well and kind of sinks into the skin. But I have been absolutely loving this. Like, I think the coverage is beautiful. I think it's so similar to the other CC cream or the Bye Bye foundation. I really don't see too much of a difference. I don't know if it's lighter. I just love it. So super easy, and it's not, it's not messy or anything. It just comes in this compact, easy to travel with. You do get less product in this pan than you would in the, sorry I keep blinding you guys with this, but you do get less product in the compact than you would in the actual bottle of the foundation, but we'll see how long it lasts. So I'm not sure how long it'll last. Typically a bottle of that lasts me about like maybe a little over 6 months, depending on how much I use it, and I pretty much use it every day. So the next product I'm gonna go in and use, I'm gonna use the Stroke of Light by Bare Minerals. This is their under eye brightening serum. I don't know if they discontinued this, but this is Luminous 2. I got this at TJ Maxx as well. So this is actually one more thing that I just picked up that I've never tried before. So actually I've had 2 new products that I didn't use this summer. I just got these like not even a week ago. But this is amazing. Like, I got this for $4.99 at TJ Maxx, and normally I think it's about 20 bucks. So definitely worth it. This is just like a concealer, but it's super light, and it just brightens right under the under eye. So if you have been watching my channel or you know me, I like to apply my makeup like I feel like less is more. So I just apply this in the area just to brighten up my under eye so I don't have major dark circles, whatever. But this is amazing, like so amazing. It's not heavy like a full-on concealer would be, but it has like, it illuminates, so it brightens up the under eye really well. So I've been using this just under the under eye lately. And then for spot concealing, I've been using the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Concealer. I have mine in the shade Warm 2, so fair light. And this is really good for covering blemishes. So I just kind of put a little bit of this on wherever I need it and blend it out with my finger, and it looks really good. And it covers really well, and it like stays really well. I was using this under my eyes until I got the stroke of light, and I would just take the tiniest bit. Like I saw a review saying this ran out really fast, but you do not need a ton. Like you can see how little I just put on my face. Like you barely need any of this and you are good to go. So I start out by tapping out the concealer for the breakouts that I have, or the little blemishes that I have. And the reason for that is because I do not want to illuminate the areas that have the breakouts on them. I want those areas to go away and not stand out. And then I just take the excess that's on my finger and kind of dab it on my nose. That way that it stays so well. So it kind of helps the foundation on my nose stay a little bit better. So any little like acne spots that I have just from like previous breakouts. Okay, and then I go in and just blend under the eye. And I kind of just focus it right in this area first, and then start to blend it under the eye. And I go up a little bit extra on the bridge of my nose, like right in this area, because I feel like when you do that, it helps brighten up that area even more. And I just take the excess right under that whole eye area, but only the excess. I don't put a whole lot there. And then I take whatever's left and bring it on my eyelid, because I have little veins on my eyelids that drive me crazy, and I like those to go away. Okay, so that's it for covering up everything for right now. Okay, so to set that, I'm gonna go ahead and use my MAC, what is this? My MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and this is in the shade Medium. And this is what I've been liking to set my makeup. And typically I just set it on my chin area, just where I touch my face more often than not, because I want the other areas of my face to stay glowy. And then my T-zone, obviously. And then I take a little bit on my upper eyelid, just so my eyeshadow or like my concealer up there doesn't crease. So just to set that, so not a ton. And I just make sure I blend it down my neck to make sure everything's blended and there's no lines. And then for like extra blemishes, like this guy here, it's like harder to cover. So I feel like going in with a brush and a powder helps cover things like this up just a little more, like, and you're not wiping it away with your finger, you know? And blemishes like this, I feel like you're never gonna get to go away and disappear completely. You're still gonna be able to see it. So, I mean, I don't like to overdo it because I feel like that makes it stand out more. So I just take a little bit, just enough so when you're in the distance, you can't see it very well, you know? And for bronzer, all summer I have been using the Too Faced Sweet Tea Bronzer. This is a beautiful bronzer. It's more of a golden tone. It's double-sided. When I'm a little bit more pale, I use the lighter side. During the summer, I just swirl it all together. And I just kind of messily apply this. So this is so pretty. It's just one of those things that like I stop using for a little bit and then I come back to it because it is just so pretty. And I like to take my bronzer all over, like up to my T-zone, because I feel like that gives you a more natural look. And I would say if you are going for a natural look, the key to making it look super natural is by blending. So even when you think it is blended, I would go back and blend it some more. So I spend the time there. My forehead and temples, and then I take it too right over my eyelid. So on a daily, I don't do eyeshadow. I just rub some bronzer on. If I want to get fancier, I'll go ahead and like take a eyeshadow brush and put some in the crease, but that's about it. That's not very often though. And for my eyebrows, I've been using the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. Not my favorite product. The brush on here kind of sucks, but it looks like this. Like, what kind of brush is that? Like, come on. Like, I don't understand. But it is a really good color. I have mine in the shade Blonde. What I do with this is it gives a really nice natural brow, but if you get too much, it looks really bad. But if you get the right amount, it looks really good. So I usually wipe it off on the bottle first, and then I take what's left. Like, you can see all those excess fibers, and I wipe those off on my finger and wipe them off, because if you get that all over, your brows are gonna look like they're like stuck, you know, like glued. So I take this and just kind of brush my eyebrows up. I just started using this again. I've had it for quite a while, but I used it the other night just messing around with my makeup, and I was like, oh, that looks really good. So I've been using this. Typically I use my Maybelline like Total Temptations eyebrow pencil, but I kind of wanted something a little lighter and a little, like, trying to make it quicker, I guess. I'm almost out of that pencil actually, so that's kind of why I tried this out. And because I like this so much, I actually went ahead and ordered the Glossier Boy Brow. So I've heard great things about that. I've tried like the Benefit Gimme Brow, didn't really care for it, so we'll see what I think of that. But the only reason I'm not getting this again is because, I mean, come on, like, this brush doesn't really make sense to me. But if you guys have another like drugstore or brow fiber gel that you like, let me know. But I just like this because it doesn't give you like any harsh lines, you know, like it really is like a nice natural way to fill in your brows. So with this house, I'm super excited about this house because it has a den in it. It is going to be my office and makeup area, all that good stuff. And it has big windows in the front, so I can put my mirror and stuff right in front of that window and have natural light come through. So it's not set up quite yet. So right now I'm in my kitchen in front of the sliding glass door. But I'm super excited to get that set up because I feel like that'll really get me on the kick of wanting to do more makeup videos. I've also been getting in to doing music videos again. I used to do those a lot when I was younger. So yeah, just kind of fun content. I want to do more like house stuff and like posting my house decor and stuff like that on Instagram. So if you guys are interested in that, that'll be on there. But my house is pretty much almost all decorated, so super cool, super excited about that. So next for the makeup, obviously my Becca Champagne Pop highlighter. I've actually hit pan on it, so you can tell I use that a ton because this, like, I pretty much only use this on my eyes like 90% of the time. Every once in a while I'll use it as a highlighter, but I every single day put this on the inside of my eye there, and it just like makes you look so nice and awake. Sometimes I take it all the way across the eyelid. When I'm in a hurry, I just dab it on the corner. I don't go anywhere without this because I feel like it just does like wake my face up so much more. I am just like an eyeshadow person. So like not really, I wouldn't say like a huge eyeshadow person, but like I like to have some kind of shimmer, like some kind of highlight in the inner corner of my eye. And then if I'm feeling fancy, I do like to take my bronzing brush, take a little bit of this, like tiny bit, and just pop that on my cheekbones for a little extra glow if I'm wanting to look a little extra awake or a little extra shiny, I guess. But super pretty highlighter. Obviously my favorite. Like, I will be repurchasing this. And I've actually kind of been wanting to purchase the one in the liquid form, so if you guys have that one, let me know what you think of it because I think it would be awesome. And then for mascara, nothing new. Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. I typically use like a lash serum, and I haven't used it for a while. So I'm kind of sad because my eyelashes aren't as long.
Mommy,
Yeah?
what are you doing?
Makeup. Okay, and then to finish the look off, I'm just using that Cindy Crawford lip gloss because it is stinking awesome. And this is just all I've been doing because I typically don't wear lipstick or anything like that, if I'm being for real. Not that I don't like those things, I just never wear them. So lip gloss is kind of where it's at if I do put anything, either that or it's chapstick, you know, but this is it for the look. So this is what I've been doing pretty much all summer with the exception of a few new things that I just showed you guys, but pretty much all the other products except for that concealer, the eyebrow gel, and the foundation, I've been using all summer. So pretty awesome. I love these products, would recommend them 100%, but super pretty look, just natural like I normally do. But mascara, don't know what's going on with this eyelash here, but do you guys ever have those days where your eyelashes just don't do what you want them to do? Because I feel like that happens to me. But I don't put mascara on my lower lashes. I feel like I look weird. Like I feel like it's just too dark and harsh for my eyes to do that. So I just do the top mascara. And what do you guys think about the eyebrows too? Because I feel like it looks really natural. So if you guys don't mind the brush on the Maybelline Brow Precise, then go for it. I mean, it's not a bad product. But yeah, so this is it for the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the products that I've been using all summer. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about the skincare that I've been using. But yeah, if you guys liked this look, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!